Like other forms of discrimination, your employer and the employees that you work with are not allowed to target you on the basis of your religion. So that means that if they don't like you because of your religion and they make it known to you and then later fire you or suspend you or demote you or decrease your pay, all of those acts can lead to a claim for unlawful religious discrimination.
A person's religious expression is protected as well. Some people's religion calls for them to wear certain clothing, and the law protects that. So if someone wears a yarmulke or a turban, that is something that is protected under the law. If someone has to pray during the day, that is protected under the law. The law guarantees people a right to express their religion during the day. And an employer can't tell you, you have to leave your religion at the door. Religion is a part of who we are, and so the law protects people having that religion when they go into the workplace. The law also protects against discrimination because of a lack of religion. So if someone's an atheist or someone abstains or refrains from religion, they're also protected. Sometimes you'll have an employer who has mandatory prayer sessions or Bible studies. The law does not permit that type of conduct in the workplace. An employer cannot require you to participate in any religious activity.
As it relates to an accommodation that you might need to observe some facet of your religion, it is important that employees, you, realize that it is your responsibility to request from your employer a specific accommodation that you would need, whether that be an early dismissal on a day or an intermittent break in order to observe some component of your religion, and then it would then fall on your employer to take that formal request and to see whether they can meet your request or whether there is potentially some alternative means in which the two sides can get to the same result, or if they can't, and to give you specific reasons why they cannot. And at the end of the day, it's going to be a fact-intensive process about whether their justification for not giving you that accommodation is reasonable or not. And with that, I would say, if you are in that situation, it's a very good time to call experienced employment counsel who might be able to help you better understand your specific situation.
Sometimes people can be discriminated against by others who are in their same protected category. Someone who is less observant may not want to make accommodations for someone who's more observant, or someone who's in one sect of a religion may treat someone else in a different sect of the same religion differently, and that is protected under the human rights laws as well. There are certain people that are not protected against religious discrimination. For example, if you are a minister or a clergyman in an organization, you are not protected against discrimination. The reason for that is that the First Amendment guarantees that religious organizations can choose who they want to represent their religion. So if someone is a pastor or a religious school teacher, the organization can decide who is going to be the one who expresses their religion to the public. So that person is not protected against discrimination in the workplace.
The religious organization exception has a whole body of case law behind it, but in general terms, it permits religious organizations to seek out and hire people on the basis of their common affiliation with their religious practice. So if the Catholic Church, for example, wants to hire only Catholics to do the functions of its business, they are within their rights to do so.
If your employer is not accommodating your religious request, or if you feel like you're being targeted because of your religion, it's important that you speak to an experienced employment attorney to find out what your rights are.